Today we will discuss Pyspark joining. So, have you ever wondered how companies combine customer data with orders, transactions, or product information? In Pyspark, this is done using joins, and it is one of the most important concepts every data engineer should master. In today's video, I will explain Pyspark joins from scratch with practical examples. So by the end, you will know when and how to use each type of join. So Pyspark joining is mainly our inner join, left join, right join, left anti-join, and left semi-join. So we'll discuss step by step. So first we'll create two data frames. So this is the employee data frame and this is departments. This is already created. So when we will start, we have to create it in this way for two data frame. Here we stored employee ID, employee name and department ID, and in the department data frame we have stored department details, department ID and department. Let's see uh, the employee data frame details. It is already created. I just want to see how the data is there in this data frame. So just comment it out. Employees.show. Let me check why it is failing. Let me need to run once again this cell. Yeah, let me run once again. Yeah, this is the employees details, employee ID, name, department ID. This is the employee ID 1234. This is the employee name and this is the department ID. In similar fashion, I just run departments dot show to see the data of the department data frame. Then first join is the inner join. Inner join is basically the join where the primary key should be matched here. So in inner join, it returns only matching records from both data frames. So this is a command. We have to join employees with the department's data frame, and the primary key is the department ID, and this is the join type, and we have to store this data in the result data frame. So if I click on the execution, then we can see what the data have stored in the result data frame, means inner join result. Let me explain you what should be the expected result, because in the inner join basically it returns the matching records from both data frames. So we have to check which one the matching record. So if you see, the matching record is department ID is the primary key. So if we see department ID is 101 in the employees data frame, this is present in the departments. So this should be the match. So it should return. Then 102 also match. So it should always return. Then 103 is not present here and it is null. Null doesn't have any value, so we can't say any value of this department ID for employee ID. So the matching record is 101 and 102. So if I run this data frame, it should return two records, 101 and 102. So that means inner join is basically returns matching records from both data frame. Then next join is the left join. Left join is basically returns all rows from the left data frame and matching rows from the right. So that means here the left data frame is the employees, so it returns all of the records from the employees data frame, and right data frame is the departments, so it returns the matching rows from the right side. So if I execute here, okay, let me tell you what should be the expected result. Then I will run this query, left query. So if I see employees is a left data frame, so it will return all of the records from the left side data frame, but from the right side the matching one only. So the matching one is 101 and 102. So that means the actual result should be 101, 102, 103, 103 and null. So let me run this query. Yeah, so 101, 102, 101, if you see, this is in the right side, this is matching, so it should return from the right side data frame, but it will return all of the rows from the left side. So 101, 102, 103 and null, it should return here, and 101 and 102 is present in both the data frames, employees and departments. So that means it returns all rows from the left data frame and matching rows from the right. So next join is right join. It returns all rows from the right data frame and matching rows from the left. So it is basically vice versa of the left join. Here it returns all rows from the right data frame. So here right data frame is the department. So that means it returns all rows from department's data frame, and left data frame is employees. It returns only the matching rows from the left. So if I run here, yeah, this is on the expected result. So why it will return, let me explain you. So first we have to check the which one the right side data frame. Department is the right side, so in the right join it will return all of the rows from the right data frame. So that means it returns all of the rows from the departments. Let me check in the departments. So it will return all of the rows, means 101, 102 and 104, and 101 and 102, these two are common, means these two also present in the left side, so that should also return. So that means in the right join it returns all of the rows from the right data frame. Here the right data frame is a department, so it returns all of the rows from the departments and matching rows from the left data frame. That means the left data frame is the employees. Okay, so next join is the outer join. Outer join is basically it returns all records from both data frames. You can say it is a full outer join, or you can say it is a only outer join, both the same. So if I run here, you can see, yeah, it returns all of the rows from both data frame. So this is called the outer join. Or if you you can write here full also, both the same. If I write here full, the same thing should happen. Yeah, the same thing. So that means full outer join, you can write full or you can write outer. Normally we use outer, but if you want you can use the full, both the same. Both the same and both the result should be same. Next join is the left semi join. In the left semi join, it returns only rows from the left data frame. that have a match in the right data frame. That means it returns only the rows which is coming from the left data frame only, and also that should be matched from the right data frame. So first we have to identify which one the left data frame. Employees is the left data frame and the department is the right data frame. So that means it returns only rows from the employees data frame. It should not return the rows from the department. So first condition is it should return the rows from the employees means left side or left data frame. And the second point is the rows which it will return only that match in the right data frame. So that means it returns only rows from the left data frame that have a match in the right data frame. So okay, let me execute this one. These two rows, if you see, these two rows all are present in the employees. I already told that this left semi, that means it returns only the rows which is in the left data frame. And the second condition is which is matched with the right data frame. But it doesn't mean that the rows coming from the right data frame. It comes from the left side only, left data frame. So these two department ID is present in the left, means employee 101 and 102. These two are present in the employees, means left data frame, and these two are matched with the department. So it should return 101 and 102. Next is left. It is also similar but slightly different from left semi. It returns rows from the left data frame, that is correct, but that do not have a match in the right data frame. Previously in the left semi, it returns rows from the left data frame, but it should be matched with the right data frame. But here in the left anti, it returns rows from the left data frame. That's correct, but that do not have a match in the right data frame. So if I run, let me execute this. So if you see 103, this one is present in the employee is a left data frame. If you see 103, this one is present in the left data frame, but it is not present in the departments. So that means this is not match, but this is present in the left side, means employees data frame. That's why it is returning. And here it is a none, so there is no value, we can't expect any value, so it is, we can't match with this none with other value, so it should also return. So in the left anti we will get 103 and none, and both are present in the left side data, but that is not matched in the right data frame. Yeah, 103 and none. Another join is a broadcast join. It is basically a performance improvement join. It is basically used when one data frame is very small with respect to other data frame. So that time we can use the broadcast join. It is basically performance improvement method. So this is the command. First we have to import the broadcast from Pyspark.sql functions. Otherwise it will give the error if I run directly here with the broadcast, so it will give the error. Here basically the result should be the inner join, but broadcast is basically used to improve the performance when one data frame is small. Here I consider departments is a small data frame and employees is a large data frame, so I apply broadcast to the departments. This is actual this is work as a inner join because I use inner join here, but broadcast is basically used to improve the performance. I will explain the broadcast join in my next video, in broadcast join and broadcast video. Thank you.